Hello and welcome to today's video. We're going to continue the quick introductions with Loud. If you have been pretty much oblivious to the last couple of years in international events, you will not know who Loud are. One of the better Brazilian orgs the last couple of years went to a few international events in a row. Regular season record, they're 90 and 54. They've been playing since 2021. Playoff record 46 and 27, internationally 9 and 18. So the first of the four teams that we went over in this short little video series I'm doing that actually probably deserved a spot in LTA South, right? So Loud have done very well since joining the League of Legends scene. Their most played roster would be Robo, Croc, Tinones, Root, and Seus. Not Seus, Seus. 200 games for Robo and Tinones, over 180 for Croc, almost 180 for support, and then 139 for Root. Now, before Root joined the team, Brance was the AD carry. Definitely when, they took over in 2022 Worlds, when they went on that run, their first of four straight finishes in first place in CBLOL. That was the charisma. Like that team took, at least got my attention because of Brance. The way Brance was, not only writing on his arm, but just the confidence of the Brazilian squad. It reminded me a lot of almost like the FPS background that I have, in that, just confidence and just, I don't know, like we saw Cheaton even do it this past Worlds. Get up out of your seat and be so into it and emotional that you can't contain yourself. And that's kind of the vibe I got from Brance when Loud went to Worlds 2022. So everybody has a plus 60% win rate. The team in general, 63% win rate domestically in both playoffs and regular season. I mean, it's a great org. It's done a great job. Finish wise, out of the 8 splits they've played, they won 4 straight splits from summer 2022 through spring of 24. And they also have a 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th place. So it's pretty damn good if half of your splits have ended in you winning the region. Now, people might think back to how I said, it's probably good that Pain went to Worlds instead of Loud this past time round. It's because, you look how long these players have played with the team. Robo and Tinones, 200 games each. Croc, 182. Just because the bot lane kind of switched a bit over the last couple of years, it still got very stagnant. It got, just the team was not developing. I would see them at international events, and they just were not getting better. And frankly, their age were on the wrong side of 25 for a few of the players. And it was like, okay, well, these guys, I don't think they're going to get better. You got to start investing in younger talent. Put a rookie in there, put 2 rookies in there, and your other 3 players should be able to get the job done and get you to be competitive. And that just wasn't happening. Now this year, Croc apparently, from what I've read, is going to military for going back home to Korea. So if that ends up being the case, there is going to be some changes. I expect Loud to still be very competitive in LTA South. We'll see what they end up doing. Frankly, I don't think Root. Some people think Root's the best ADC in CBLOL. I would not say that. I would definitely say Brance and Cheaton are better. And part of that is probably because I know Rout's played in LCK, etc. And we've seen him, struggle, right? He was on that Jin Air Green Wings team. I think they went 0-18. So that's a thing. But in general, this org deserves to have a spot. I expect it to be a very competitive team this year because it has been split after split after split. It's going to be a situation where it wouldn't surprise me at all to see them get to another international event, because it was, Pain was struggling with Loud for quite a bit, and they finally got over the hump this past. Actually, no, didn't Red take someone else? I think took out Loud for Pain. Maybe Keyed Stars or Red, I forget which. But the fact is, really, they kind of dodged Loud. I mean, Pain dodged Loud, yeah. So, are Loud going to continue their streak going into spring? I don't know. I imagine, like I said, the roster's going to change. Jungle's going to change. That means an import spot is open. Now, with less teams in Brazil, in Latin America, and in North America, there is an opportunity for players to kind of go back and forth domestically and not use up an import spot, but there's also imports available around the world, especially junglers that I think are better than Croc that, they could go after and it would make a lot of sense and make them more competitive. Um, so that is a thing. We'll see what they do. Technically going on Leaguepedia just to get the finishes right now. All the players are still listed on the team, but all are now free agents. So Loud have to figure out what they want to do. If you are a fan of Loud, I know I have, over the years because of the international events, quite a bit of my subscriber base ended up being Brazilian and CBLOL fans. So many of them are Loud or Red or Pain Gaming fans. So, comment down below with what you think Loud are going to do. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. Become a YouTube supporter. And hope to see you again tomorrow.